Guys, I've done all sorts of runs when it comes down to Animal Company. Whether that be a gold rush over in sewers or a crystal hunt over in the Haunted Mansion, I would say I have plenty of experience when it comes down to those levels. But there is still one thing I have to do inside the game, and what that is filling the entire machine with crystals. And yes, you guys heard me right, we are going to be filling the entire machine here inside of Animal Company with the crystals. Whether that be the red ones or the corrupted crystals, we are going to collect so many bags and see how many we can fit inside of that machine and how much money we can make from one sale. And all of this is going to be done here in solo. So this is going to be pretty tough because our biggest challenge is going to be time. Because if we don't do our runs quick enough, our bags full of crystals will completely despawn. So the number one thing is we're going to need a backpack, a ray gun, and then of course our good old hoverboard. And also for this video, I think the ender pearls will also prove to be very, very useful. As long as we don't mess it up when we go in, we should be pretty much good to go. So with that being said, guys, it is about time for us to go and get started with our first run here to Haunted Mansion. I'm going to try my best to just go and avoid Mr. Ogre as much as we possibly can. And also, if we're lucky, we might be able just to go and fly right over. And we should be able to get over here pretty quickly using our hoverboard and our ray gun. Luckily for our first run, we're not really battling on time near as much because for the most part, we don't need to really worry about that since there's nothing to despawn. But I will go and chuck that inside the bag. And then plus, we do want to go right up here. Awesome, and the Ender Pearl method should be working pretty darn well for this video. The reason why I'm not going to be using the Wi-Fi method is because if I do drop the bags, I won't be able to get all of my loot stocked up. Because if you go and disconnect from a server, you unfortunately lose all of the items that are loose. You have to be holding them for them to work. So for this first run, we can fill as many as we want because like I told you guys, there's no battle on time. So we're just going to grab everything that we possibly can, and I want to grab as many of the blue crystals if possible. But it seems like for this run, we have a lot of the red ones instead. Okay, dude, our HP is like really solid right now. I don't know what's going on, but I feel really, really good right now. So let me just grab a few more here. I think we can probably get one more crystal from... Ooh, actually, we got quite a few over here. Awesome. Let me go this way, please. Don't take too much of my HP, and then we will just go right down to the bottom and collect just a few more before we go and leave this place. We do got... Bro, wait. There's so many more blue ones down here. Well, you know what? I'm going to grab this crystal, and I think, honestly, this should be pretty much full once we go and grab all of these ones. So there we go. And now we can make our way all the way to the bottom and get back over to spawn. But so far, it's been really, really solid, guys. Like, no joke. I mean, our first run here, we're going to have a ton of money left in this bag. But we got to try our best to make sure that this stuff does not despawn. Because if we're going to be filling this entire machine, we need to have basically 5 bags of these blue ones in order for this to work. Okay, so our best bet's going to be leaving it over by the machine. So we'll go and leave that there. And now I want to go and grab a backpack and get going as soon as possible. So we'll grab this. We'll also go and grab a ender pearl. So I'm going to go and favorite that item to make it just easier to grab. Chuck that in the bag. And we are good to go, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I just realized I actually have to hop to other servers in order for this to work. So let me just go and find another code. We'll grab this. Kabam. I have no idea if this is going to work. We're going to hope for the best. I'm going to grab another bag, and hopefully the other crystals are going to be spawned in the game. Let me grab a grenade. We'll also grab our other bag. We'll chuck you inside of there. And we are good to go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go and get moving. Because honestly, I don't even know if the method's gonna work if we can't grab more crystals. Because it seems like we are limited to only a certain amount with the bags. But now, let me just go and run up to the top. I need to go and launch this way. And this should bring me right over to where I need to be in the Haunted Mansion. Please and thank you. Okay, and we have a very solid run on our hands. Let me go and grab this. We'll drop our ender pearl. And hopefully, as long as everything goes good, we can go and throw that in. And we are ready for our second crystal run. Okay, as long as our bag does not despawn, we're going to be in the A-OK. And also, as long as we still have crystals that are going to be over here. Because I don't even know if going to another server is going to help. But it seems like it does. Yes, okay. So we're just going to grab these as soon as we possibly can. We'll go and fly over to this side. And we got to just be quick about it. Because I really don't know how much time we got until the other bag just, like, disappears. So we need to be as quick and fluid as possible. And I'm guessing the reason why the bag despawns a lot faster is because the crystals typically are a bit, you know, easier to get back to. So it makes sense why they would have like a timer on it. But man, I'm really hoping that we can just get like a full backpack of all this stuff. Be super awesome. Okay, so let me go and fly over here. We'll grab this. We'll grab another little blue crystal. And then we need to dive all the way back to the bottom. And this should be pretty much a-okay. I did burn a lot of my HP though, which is not a good sign. But let me go and grab this last crystal. And we'll grab a few more here. And this should hopefully be all of the ones that we need. And now we can run right back home. And hopefully our bag has not despawned as of yet. If the bag is still there, we are in a very, very good spot for this video. If it's gone, we're donezo. And it looks like, yes, our bag is still here. Do we still have all the crystals? Let me test just to make sure. Yes! Okay, this is very, very possible then. So my only question is, though, am I going to be able to bring this bag with me when I'm going to a different server? Okay, so I think our max amount is we're going to be able to get to 4 bags. That's probably the best that we can do. So now we just need to go and do one more major run, and we should be pretty much good to go. I do need to go and drop my ray gun that's hiding in the bag, too. So we'll go and get you out. Thank you. And then I'm going to go and leave these bags likely just over here. I think this should be fine. They shouldn't despawn since we got 2 full bags. And now we just got to go and run right back. We're going to grab our good old backpack. We got a teleportation grenade. We'll chuck that inside of there. And we are ready to go and move, ladies and gentlemen. If we can manage to fill at least 4 of these bags, we're going to be in a really, really good spot for all these crystals. And no joke, compared to like the old bags that I used to be filling, which were like only up to like 10, like bro, we're legit going to be having up to like 60 to almost 80 of these crystals, which is wild, dude. Let's go and keep running. We got to make our way all the way over to the haunted mansion. Okay, that was a very, very solid run. Okay, that was not too long at all. We'll go and drop our crystal, or our portal grenade, rather. Awesome. Okay, we have been, like, honestly nailing the ender pearl every single time, which is really, really good. We'll go and drop our ray gun. We got to stay quick, boys. Very, very quick. All right, our health is still looking pretty dang solid right now. We'll fall to the bottom. And now we must grab more crystals. And we got a ton of them this time around, too. If you can let me grab them, please. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to run over here. We're going to be quick about it, all right? Get as many crystals as we can and try our best to prioritize the blue ones because that's going to be allowing us to get a lot more money than our regular crystals. Granted, it's still nice to grab any crystals that we can find, but blue is definitely going to be our main priority if possible. If we can try our best to just get a bunch of those, we're going to be rich after this, dude. Like, honestly, I would not doubt us being able to maybe pull, like, upwards, like, $30,000 in one sale. Like, that would be wild. I think our most that we've ever made was, like, a little bit over 20K, and that was with other players. So, for a solo run, like, I'm really excited to see what we're going to be able to pull in this video. Our HP is definitely looking low, so I'm going to fly down to the bottom. There might be one crystal down here, but I'm just going to go without it. All right, we're going to make our way all the way to the bottom, and hopefully be able to get as much of a full bag as we possibly can here. I know we're definitely not going to have a complete full one, but as long as we have a decent amount here, that's all that I really care about. We'll grab the blue one, and then we'll grab you, and we are ready to go right back home. Please, for the love of gosh, let this still be here. This would be 3 bags of all these crystals, bro. Let's go! Yes! Okay, we are chilling. We'll go and chuck you on the ground. Make sure that these all do not despawn. And we are golden. You know, something I could even consider too is if I wanted to get like completely full bags, I could honestly just drop the other ones inside of the bag. You know what I mean? Wait, this one is completely full. What about you? Nice. Okay, how many can I fit in here? Is that one full too? Bro, no way. Well, now this is the scary part because we now have to find a way to bring all of this stuff with us, even though I really don't have extra hands for it. Okay, so we're not going to be able to use the hoverboard, unfortunately. I guess what I could do is we'll just go and fly one over at a time. And then we're going to have to rebuy a new hoverboard because we can't really hold these items. And now we have to find a way to somehow hit the button with our hand. Nice. Okay, both the bags are here. We're completely full. We have our ray gun. This is good. This is very, very good. Hoverboard time. We'll go and grab that. And then I guess we'll just go and bring each of these over now. So we'll go and fly you over to this section. I better throw you on the back too, just in case. And now we just gotta hope to God that the server doesn't, like, despawn. Because our only thing that we're gonna be fighting now is literally the fact of the server just going kabloomy, and I lose all of the progress that we've made. So if you see this video, either one of the options happened. Either A, we sell everything, or B, the servers completely demolish everything that we've done. We now have 3 bags full of crystals, and I don't even know if we're gonna be able to fit them all inside of that machine. So now let me grab this. We'll grab a teleportation grenade. Okay, and before we go, I just want to make sure we have the most amount of time. I'm gonna grab this, throw that on the bottom, grab that bag, throw it on the bottom. So this should reset the timers to make sure that everything is still good to go. We got one more run to go and tackle here of all of the crystals. And honestly, man, we've gotten pretty dang good with all of the backpacks. I want to say we've probably gotten about 20 on every single one of them, which is huge. So now we are back to another haunted mansion. Let's go and chuck that on the ground. Snatch you in the bag. And then we need to go right up top and hope. No, no. Please work. Did I still get it? Nice! Okay, I didn't know if I was gonna, like, get there too late. I accidentally choked the ray gun on our last run. Could have, like, jeopardized the entire video. But it looks like we are all good to go now. And, dude, we got a crazy blue crystal run right now. Like, there are so many over here. I'm gonna try my best to get all of these, bro, because there are way too many for us. So we'll go and grab this. This is like a perfect spawn too, dude. There's so many up on the top. We may have just gotten one of our best haunted mansion runs for our last run of the video. Like, legit, we're gonna be able to fill our bag pretty dang easily in this video. Now let me grab this. Thank you. And we're just gonna jump right down to the bottom and start collecting on the latest section, because I want to say we've gotten most of, like, the good ones up top, and there should still be a good amount on the bottom here, which would be great to have. So we'll grab all of you. Oh, dude, there's so many blue crystals. This is no joke. This is legitimately one of the best runs. You cannot make this up. Oh, we're already full? Bro, we already have a full backpack. So we already have like 23 of the crystals inside of this bag, which is wild. Let's just hope that everything is still here. Let's see. We still have all of the bags. Let's go. Yes. Okay, so let me go and chuck you guys all on to make sure that we are all good. And we are going to dump every one of the bags, because I know a lot of you guys probably want to see what that looks like. So we're going to definitely be doing that. Let's try our best to dump every last crystal inside of the machine. This is going to be unreal, bro, because we have about 20 something on every one of the bags. So I don't know if this is going to break everything in the game, but we're going to find out as we go. Okay, this thing is completely empty. We should be all right. We'll go and drop a few up here too. Just make sure that we don't go and launch them out of the machine. That's going to be our biggest thing, is that they don't go flying and we don't have to go and, like, find all of them again. So this one had a lot more of the red ones instead, which isn't a bad thing, but I definitely wanted to get more blue crystals so we can maximize the amount of money that we actually got. But this is already looking crazy, dude. And then we'll put all of these ones on the bottom if we can. Oh, perfect, dude. Look at this. Okay, we got to be careful. We got some of them flying out. Make sure that we don't lose you, because we need all of you inside of here. All right, guys. We now have a full machine of all of these crystals, and it looks crazy, dude. Like, take a look just being inside of the machine with all of the crystals that we have dropped. So now, let's go and sell this bad boy to make sure nothing goes and despawns, and we can see how much money that we make out of one singular run. This is gonna be crazy, dude. I'm gonna guess like 30,000. I'm gonna guess very, very close to 30K. Oh! Almost $40,000 in a single sale. Bro, that is unreal. Almost 40K on a solo run. That was 4 backpacks full of the crystals, dude. Ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna make it for this video, filling the entire machine with the crystals from Haunted Mansion. If you guys did end up enjoying this video and would like to see more content made on Animal Company, I definitely recommend going and subscribing to the channel. With that being said, guys, that's gonna be it from me. Hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, keep it toasty, my friends. Laters! I got some shells for you, boy! Oh, it's in his eye! Oh, I fixed it! I would have died!
Well, right here.
Armageddon! Yeah! Why in the heck do you not have clothes? You took my banana, and now you must suffer the consequences!